Titans take Marcus Mariota. There it is. They take the quarterback. They take Mariota instead of making that trade. You wonder, could this be a potential trade down the line in this draft if maybe try to stick it to the Eagles here over the next couple hours, see what will happen. But Mariota is an interesting fit for Tennessee, and I don't think Tennessee is as far off personnel-wise as we might think. They have some good offensive line personnel that did not play very well last year together. Wide receiver-wise, I think Kendall Wright is very good. I think Justin Hunter, you got to hope he can develop. Harry Douglas in the slot is underrated. Bishop Sankey, you got to hope that he gets better. I think there's a lot of hope in Tennessee that things will improve with the personnel they have. Now you have a quarterback in there. Zach Mettenberger had his ups and downs last year, but Mariota definitely has the talent to supersede what Zach Mettenberger can do. You want to talk about opposites in terms of pocket presence and sidestepping pass rush and athleticism. You don't get much different than that. My big issue with Marcus Mariota, and I have him as one of the top players in this draft, because I think he has a very good arm. I think his zip is excellent, especially in that short to intermediate range. And he's another one, pretty good ball placement on shorter routes. I don't like him outside the hash marks. I think there's some passes that are really good and some passes that are really bad. I think when pressure gets to him, which is not always consistent, he doesn't handle it well. If he wants to sit in there and throw, he has problems with it. And I think that could be a problem in the NFL. Progression, not something he was asked to do a ton of at Oregon. Going to that second or third read is very rare. And taking snaps from under center. I mean, what about that footwork? That's a big question I have. I think there's question marks with him. But if you think he can do it, if you think he has the intelligence, and if you can teach him, he has the tools to be an awesome quarterback. So we're going to be comparing him and Jameis Winston for years to come. I think the weapons that he has in Tennessee could be effective. Delaney Walker as well, tight end, is a very good player who had a great year last year and was a real nice bailout option. Both these quarterbacks could be really good. I still kind of prefer Winston in Tampa Bay to Mariota in Tennessee. But Mariota, you better build the system around him, not put him in the system. And that's the question. Can Wisenhunt and company build their system, change their system around Marcus Mariota? If they can't, then I feel comfortable saying he will succeed. I think it's beyond his control, to be honest with you. But that's kind of where I stand with it. All right, Jacksonville on the clock. Scott Wright coming on in the chat room. So remember, don't tip picks in the chat room because Scott